Okay guys, as a bonus, what I wanted to do is just dig in a little bit deeper here, because what I've done just before the launch is give a couple of people the strategy and see how it worked for them, and so I just want to overcome some of the difficulties that people have been sort of finding. And one of the things is if you're using the keywords, it will give you a better chance. Now, we already did one with digital cameras, and we found the Nikon camera, and there was a launch quite a few times. It's been launched actually, called Commission Blueprint. The guys behind that, they sold a website about bird cages a while back. I can't remember exactly how much they got for it, but it was quite significant money, and I know that they were on TV in America, on American news or something like that, because they had done it, and that gave them instant credibility when they were doing the Commission Blueprint courses and things like that. So if we go and search for bird cages here and just see if we can find something, so we got website ticked, any format, I guess, auction or private sale, doesn't really matter. We'll take the one listings here. Auction price I'm going to leave blank for now, because I've got a keyword in here, so I'm not really looking too much at the auction price. I just want to see whatever turns up, and I'm going to leave these blank as well. I just want to find, I'm searching by the keyword rather than these parameters here. So we can see here, bird toy outlet, established profitable, pet bird supplies e-commerce site. So we'll take a look at that. Bird cages for sale, no, it's only 190. Innovative cages sold for 60,000. Let's take a look at that one. And these ended listings, we'll take a look at those as well. Let's just open that up. Guinea pig supply, there's another niche, it could be interesting, so we'll take a look at that too. Let's see what else. Now I'm just looking at the moment in how much they've been sold for. Okay, we're going to also take a look for the revenues and see what we can find out too, because sometimes the revenues are pretty decent, even if it's not a site you're building to sell. But if you want to build like an AdSense empire, or just an empire of sites, and it's probably a good way to do it. This cockatiel care secrets, I'll take a look at that as well. So I'm not restricting myself in any way to the bird cages. I'm getting ideas as well. I'm looking at possibilities for a particular niche. So I mean, it's quite easy stuff, it's quite simple stuff that we're doing here. Now when we come down here, we're going to have a look at these ones anyway, these ones in purple, because we've opened them up. But the ones that we haven't opened up, I do want to look and see what their revenue is. Birdie Pro Shop has got revenue 180 per month. We'll take a look at it, because if it's a really easy one to replicate, then 180 per month isn't too bad, as long as you can build a site really quickly. Okay, let's see this one. Revenue 30, not really interesting. That's £1 a day though, or $1 a day though, sorry. For some people, they're quite happy to get $1 a day if you can create 2,000 sites like that. So don't discount them, it just depends on, have you got the ability to build sites fast. Okay, and you can always look at these and see things, look at the visits, etc. And you might be able to take a look at that and think that you could do it so much better. You can see he did make this guy here, he's got 1,299 visits per month. That could be turned into better revenue perhaps if you improve some stuff. Let's take a look at it anyway. But you can see he got $297, nearly $300 for the site. So if it takes like half a day to build it up and just do some basic stuff, I wouldn't go to Fiverr.com and buy some links to that unless that was an extremely easy keyword that wouldn't take more than $20 to do, or if I had some, using some tools like Digitraffic Accelerator or things like that. It could be that that's the kind of site that for $20 you can get an SE Nuke run, an X-Rumor run, and you can get some blog directories or web directories, and it's enough. Some of those keywords are like that. Probably would do better with video marketing though than some of those I just mentioned right now. Hamster cages direct, we'll take a look at this. Revenue 318 per month, that's not bad, Again, just depends on how fast you can do it. And let me see, let's tighten it up even. sorry, broaden it out even more. Let's just go back. Let's do it with the word cages, because we're getting different types of cages, and they're not necessarily just bird cages. So we'll just put in cages and see what else comes up. Ballistic knife, I don't understand why that's got cages. Visit 7,400 for this one, but doesn't show any revenue. This revenue here is for this guy, what he sold on Flipper. He could be worth digging into, because looks like he sold that one for 500, so obviously he's done this a few times, and you can maybe find some sites that's, there might be one site that's earned him the other 10,400, for example. Parrot cage, 4,000. 459 sold for 4,400, is worth a look. Right, this guy, pitching machines, now look at this, he's made 252,000 from selling on Flip, and this one sold for 149. It's a premium e-commerce store, it's probably an advanced type of site to build up, but worth looking at. Let me see what else. Legacy cages, sold for 2,250, revenue 500 per month. Yep, that's interesting. Now you could even build a blog network with this sort of cages kind of theme, I guess. Right, now this one, revenue 7,634, sold for 430. Why would that be? Let's take a look and try and figure out why. Cages for hamster, no. Information of dogs, no. None of these really standing out. Let's take a look at the ended ones here. Let's see what else is here. Rabbit cage. This is one I did look at earlier, to be honest, and this one is interesting. If you look here, revenue 2,500 and sold for 10,100. Visits 7,000 a month. Innovative cages, I think. Did we open that one or not? I can't remember. Yeah, I think we've got enough to look at here. Let's see for just one more. I might be interested to get bestchinchillages.com. Okay, we'll take a look at that. Right, so let's do one at a time. Sold at 30,000, birdtoyoutlet.com. If we just come down a little bit, I want to know how he is monetizing, and I want to know how what keywords and stuff, if it's an SEO ranked site. Keywords in Google 98, registered 2004. That might take time to build up, but let's just have a look. Let's take a look at the site actually here. Wouldn't be too difficult to replicate that, would it? Not really, but he's got a 2004 domain there. It might be a good strategy if you're using an aged domain, I guess. But you know, very simple site. It's just a simple HTML site. Okay, I wouldn't be too focused on that one right now. He gets unique visits 7,200, page views 40,000, page rank 3, revenue 8,842. Actually, I'm not saying that because I'm discounting it. It's just let me read a bit more about it. So he's ranking for keywords like bird toys, large bird toys, macaw bird toys, etc. So he's gone into micro niche with the macaw bird toys, but bird toys itself would be quite competitive, I would imagine. It's not a bad one to look into though. I almost discounted it there until I saw the revenue again. And the revenue doesn't necessarily mean profit. It could be that he is he's buying to sell kind of thing, rather than just a commission. Let's take a look at that. I don't want to go into digging really deep into a niche again. I just wanted to get to emphasize that the strategy does work if you're using it in various ways, whether it's just with the keyword, seek keyword in it or not. Let's take a look at some other ones. Innovative Cages, premium carrot cage manufacturing companies. So that's a manufacturing company themselves. So he was making 400 in annual gross sales from previous site that he had, which was this one, birdcage.com. Site was successful, 400k annual gross sales. Gross sales again, around 100k in annual net profit. 100k annual net profit is about 2,000 per week, so that's not too bad. So he sold that business and for 173,000. He did the parrot cages, and basically what he's saying here is that he had to search the world, search the globe to find the best quality cage manufacturing plant, and he's gone and done something very, very similar again. Okay, not a bad niche if you want to get into sort of drop shipping or buying and selling. I like to keep it simple, it just seems too much hassle to me. This one, guinea pig supply drop. Okay, let's take a look at the site. Right, 2,288 per month. Unique views 5,875. Quite a nice little site, quite appealing to the eye, but you know, it's not hard to replicate this. So let's see more about what he's saying here. This is the only website online focused on selling just guinea pig supplies. There you go. There's an opportunity there. It's currently the only. And when was this sold? 11 months ago. There might have been more since then. More people might have been using this strategy. But you know, there's an opportunity there. So he's using this instantstore.com, so you can see how he's built it. That costs about $50 a month, and keyword rankings, guinea pig supply, etc. Not bad, not bad. There's enough there to. I would dig into that one. I would definitely dig into that one. That looks like a good opportunity, and you know, there's a niche straight off. So this was just done basically from, you know, from a seed search for bird cages, and I had actually done this search yesterday because I was thinking about the bird cages and I found the guinea pig one, and so I thought, okay, I need to go back and do this one again from the beginning just to show people that, you know, the process I went through, and that's exactly what I've done now. I hadn't seen that one that we just closed off, the guinea pig one, and we will come to the other one in a second, because there's something in there that I want to show you. When it comes to the keywords, that, you know, it just gives you another outlook on the strategy and how you can twist it a little bit for your advantage. Right, now Cockatiel Care sold 1,500 1 year ago. Let's just take a look at the site. Revenue $40 a month, that's over $1 a day. Established 2008, so he's got some age domain. Unique views 2,227. Page rank 2. And this looks very, very similar to the last guy, doesn't it? I wonder if that's the same guy. I've closed that other one, but it could well be the same guy. So Cockatiels. Now, so you know that, you know, these niches, these micro niches, are not that hard to rank for a lot of the time, and you know, they're basically just giving you everything here: cockatiel sounds, cockatiel behavior, etc. So I'm guessing he's making money from AdSense, but he has built a mailing list. Only 256 subscribers, but you know, in these niches, if you're sending out some offers and you can get an ebook created on Warrior Form for about $300, or write one yourself or whatever, or you know, just get a whole bunch of articles and stick them on Kindle and sell it, you can make money from these kind of subscribers, because these are kind of, you know, often if they're going to opt in to get more information, often they're quite motivated to learn more about a particular niche. So basically the way he can monetize ebooks, KJ supplies, cocktails for sale, Amazon books, etc. Okay, so the value of the website, 20 articles, 85 page ebook, sales letter, ClickBank sales is 320 over 8 months. He's put some bonuses in here, mass blog control, mass video control. I don't know if that would work. I don't know if that's a great strategy or not, but good luck to him for you know, for at least trying. Let's just take a look again. Yeah, there's no AdSense on there. It's a ClickBank based site. Could be a really nice little niche. And again, it's one of those that if you feel, you know, you can build sites really fast, then that would be a good way to do it. Right, Birdie Pro Shop. Right, this one 250 it was sold for. Let me just take a quick look. I can't remember why I wanted to open it. Oh yeah, because the revenue is 180 per month. So how is he making his money? That is really, really simple. Site. How is he making money? I don't see how he's monetizing, so how is he making it? There's no AdSense or anything like that. There's just one post on the site from what I can see. So I'm curious. It's been changed around because the image here is completely different. And I don't know what they're doing there. Registration 2006. Let me see again. If I click on here, unique views 2000, page rank 2. Yeah, I would maybe do an AdSense site on that one. This one based around a ClickBank product. $1 per day, 30 per month. There's nothing there really to see. It's just a website, and you put your subscriber details. I guess that you could offer them a free report and you know, the thank you page for that report once they've filled in the form could take them straight to a ClickBank sales page. That could work with your affiliate link in it. Quite a lot of, well, not huge amounts, but it's a decent amount of views per month. Uniques 1299. It's not awful. And here's his keywords: lovebirds care, lovebirds as pets. It could probably be improved upon. It's one, again, if you've got the ability to build sites really fast, could work really well as part of a network. As far, not a blog network, but a network of money making sites. But at least here you know that even if it's $30 per month, that you know that you know, it will monetize as long as you can replicate what these guys have done. And some of these are extremely easy to replicate, and probably you can, you know, outrank them quite easy as well. Hamster cages direct sold for 1,000. Let's click on here. 318 per month. That's over $10 a day. Not bad. Let me see. He's probably using some kind of a platform that we can dig in and find out. And you can see here he's put a little bit of work in here as far as other Well, no, he hasn't. There's nothing here. He just got titles here without any content. Yeah. Okay. Well, $10 a day. I don't know why he's not trying to maximize it more and get those empty pages filled in. Let's see what else he's got to say about it here. No reserve on that one. Yeah, and this is probably the same guy again. $47 a month, about $50 per month. The instant store, instant e-store, right? Can be replicated using WordPress and some plugins as well. Right, now this one, parrotcage.org.uk, might be easier to rank in the UK. Let me see what he's ranking for. This is buying and selling. So he's got 3 different types of cages. Chicago cage sells for $475 and you pay $375 including delivery and VAT. So you're making 100 on that one, just over 100 on this one, and a little bit more on this one as well. You know, that if you got the patience for that, good luck to you. For me, I wouldn't, you know, I just wouldn't have the patience for it. But I will take a look here. Yeah, it looks quite simple to replicate. You can use that instant e-store if that's the way you wanted to go with that, and his revenue for about $500 per month. It just, you know, too much work for me. Really too much work. I wouldn't be bothered with that. Premium e-commerce store again. E-commerce stores seem to be doing pretty well. And I imagine a lot of work in here. That's not, you know, that's not a one-day job to get all this done. Revenue 70,000, so it's quite a serious site. Decent revenue though. Pitching machines, interesting niche, worth looking into. That's something I would definitely dig into because it's sold at that price. The keyword looks interesting, and you know, you can just get all the information here. That might be quite a big project, but if you're going to put a bit of effort in there, knowing these kind of figures, that can sell for 150 grand, it can make a revenue of 70 per month. It's $8,379 profit. You know, if you wanted to go and do that, then you know it's well worth looking into. At least you're not shooting in the dark, and that's the whole thing about strategy. You're just not shooting in the dark. Right, this one, 2,250 it sold for. Let's take a look. I like the banner here, the dog and the laptop. Right, now what are we seeing here? Pet supplies again, really popular. 500 revenue per month. Let's go back. All cages, so that you can get ideas here as well, like cat cages, rabbit cages, rat cages, chinchilla cages, and more. So you get ideas there. I would be tempted to do a blog network of these different kinds of cages and have one main site in the middle. So this is for dropshippers, 25% profit. He's saying you can set your own prices and decide what you make. Not bad. So his May sales there was 600 with 150 profit. Yeah. What's this one? Birdie Pro. I think we've already looked at something like this, haven't we? Yeah, that one again. Right, this one I found interesting. I'll come back to this one in a second. Pet interest. We did take a look at this one. It's a manufacturing company guy. Chinchilla, 5,000 plus monthly income. Doesn't mean that's profits. He's got shipping free. He's suggesting to make the price higher. It's surprising me when I read that kind of thing, because it does make you ask a question about why haven't you done it, you know. He thinks it can produce 5k a month. And he's getting traffic for this keyword here, chinchilla cages. Might take a look at that in a second. Sold for 1,000. Let's go again, take a look up here. Revenue 198. I'd be very, very tempted to do these within a network. Okay, let's go over here now. Cheap rabbit cage. This one is quite interesting because it's sold at 10,100, and if we click through here, you can see he's got revenue 2,500 per month. Unique views 7,000. That's what I really liked about this. His unique views were good, and it's just over 2 years old here, or 3. Oh, it's 2012 now, so it's about two and a bit years old. If we click on these, he's put a bit of effort in there. But we know that the keywords can generate that kind of traffic. It's a bit slow to load there. Let's go back. So he's number 1 in Google for cheap rabbit cages, cheap rabbit cage, etc. And when we come down a little bit, and if you come and look in here at his attachments here, if we click on this one, and you can see I had it open before. His main keyword here is rabbit cages. It brings 731. Rabbit hutches brings in 313. Visits visits from flipper.com, 130 people. Right. Map overlay US. If we come over here to Jaxi, I did the search already. Rabbit cages and exact, and we can find it. Rabbit cages and rabbit hutches are really competitive here, but what did come up, and you look at the traffic, estimated traffic per day 1,784, rabbit hutches 1,954. Indoor rabbit cages got 1,275. That would be people who really don't want their little rabbits to be outside. They want to keep them more as a pet and keep them inside. Indoor rabbit cages 401 for the QSR here, which is, that's decent. My temptation would be there for AdSense, I guess, or Amazon type of site. And you look at the other searches here, so you can find some related. Rabbit cage plans, 205 estimated traffic. Let's take a look what Jaxi says about that. Outdoor rabbit cages. Rabbit cages for sale. Yeah, the internet's a little bit slow. It will load in a second. I'll just pause it while that is loading. Okay, so that's loading, and all of these have got a green light. Now they're not huge traffic, but that's quite decent. 500, 518. That's not too bad. Let's go over here as well. You see over here, related keywords. Let's click on breeds of rabbits. That might give us some extra keywords that we could look for. So if you're going to build a site around it for AdSense, that kind of thing, it could make a lot of sense. There's just various ways that you can do it, but what the system does teach you is what keywords will bring in some traffic, and how people are monetizing them. It doesn't mean you have to stick to that. You can try and test different things, whether it's AdSense, Amazon, ClickBank, CPA offers, and various ways that you can do it, or e-commerce stores. I keep away from e-commerce stores myself. I just don't want to be doing stuff that, buying and selling and stuff like that. I like everything in the background automatic, but that's a whole simplicity thing that I like anyway. So just bear with me while this is loading. I'll pause until it's done. So I've done this, and I've actually clicked some of these through. They're all looking quite difficult to rank for, as far as breeds of rabbits as a keyword itself. But if you go into some of the other actual breed names, and you got a bunch of them, probably you can find them quite easy either by looking at Wikipedia or Google Keyword Tool. Then you can maybe drill down a little bit more and make it more specific, and you'll find some good keywords that you can go back into Jaxi and find. Now, I like Jaxi because it's really fast. You can see I'm using this more and more now. If you follow the WordPress blueprint and the Fiverr blueprint, you see I've come from using the Stealth Keyword Tool to using this. It's just so fast to be able to get some instant information, and therefore pick something that you can run with to put through the Google Keyword Tool, then through a Stealth Keyword Competition Analyzer. But this is a good, fast little tool that I really like to use. But that's the kind of ideas that it can give me. So there's no reason to be stuck for keywords using Flipper. Really, just put your seek keywords in and let it flow. Spending an hour in here rather than reading some WSOs about a different strategy again and again and again. You can go and pick some stuff up here, get some ideas, even if you're not going to use it right away. Just go in there, spend an hour there. It's probably more valuable than some of those WSOs. Now, I'm not knocking other people's products, don't get me wrong, but you can see the value of spending a little bit of time in here. It's a bit educational. It can give you some great ideas. You can see how people are monetizing. That is as good as a WSO to me, to be able to go in and do that. It's as good as an information product. It is an information product, Flipper, if you use it in that kind of way. Okay, so anyway, I hope that was helpful. Hope that might have cleared some stuff up for people. And go ahead, get stuff done, get content out on the internet. Without doing stuff and without getting content on the internet, you cannot make money. You need to put content for people to find, to buy things, or to click on AdSense ads or stuff like that. If you're just learning all the time, you're not going to be making money. Okay, and you feel frustrated if you don't do that. You feel better when you actually start doing stuff, and when you get results, you feel even better, believe me. Okay, so thanks for your time, guys. See you again.